What's happening, people? As you can see, my camera's not focusing. All right, as you can see, my camera's focused now. You know I'm not lying when I tell you it's Uncle Nick. There's another event-style training day today. Like I said in a previous video, I only have a few weeks left of actual training because that last week is a deload. I'm gonna be taking a full 7 days this time because it is a very heavy show. So I'm working log today. What I'm going to be doing is working up to a single at comp weight, which is 295. That single was beltless. So after I get to that 295, I'm dropping down to 80% of that weight. Now my actual PR, 80% of comp weight, which is around 235. My normal 80% is like 260 something, I don't know, 80% of 330. So it's significantly heavier, and he's significantly uglier than me. Sorry, not sorry, Billy. So I will be doing 5 reps. Each set will be 5 clean and presses, not 5 clean and press away. Clean and press every single rep because that is what I have to do on game day. My last video, I did 3 reps at comp weight with the action. That's about all I had at that time, the last rep. They weren't pretty, but I did them. Here, it was just working up, getting under comp weight, getting my body used to cleaning that weight, then dropping back down, hitting repetition. Dialing that clean in, that is gonna be the most important thing to me, because if I get 295 up there smoothly, I'm going to press it. But that is gonna be the make it or break for me, is the clean. If I mess up that clean, I'm gonna be in a lot more trouble on the press than I would like to be. So as long as I can dial in that clean, make it clockwork at 295 on game day, I will be good to go. So that's why I'm working at it at about 80%, because that's about 65-ish% for me on my actual PR. So it's not taking as much out of me. It's not driving me into the ground because I did do those heavy deadlifts. Now next week it'll be lighter deadlifts. It'll be backwards. So I'll work up to comp weight for reps, and then the deadlift will be 80% of comp weight and reps. So it's a flip-flop. I go lighter, flip-flop. It's a give and take. So I can't go heavy across the board on everything. It does not work like that. As much as we'd all love to go heavy on stuff all the time, it doesn't work. It doesn't. We're gonna work up to my target. Like I said, it is 295 beltless single. We're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna work up here real quick, and then I'm gonna get right into the meat and potatoes, which is the clean and press 4 reps, sets of 5 for 3 sets. All right? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. So 295 went actually fairly well. Beltless, got a hair out front, but that's okay. I actually rolled the shit out of my beard on that clean, and not gonna lie, it kind of messed me up a little bit. So I will probably get a little bit of a trim, because what happens when you roll your beard onto the log, it pulls your face into the log. It's not even, it sucks. Yeah. It hurts. Right, no, Lou? Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of a trim. Can't be eating the log on competition day. Other than that, it went great. Beltless single, 295 comp weight, no worries. Clean went great outside of rolling it pretty much onto my face. Press went all right, got a little out front. Still was not bad at all, because I can always correct that on the next rep. Now comes the dropping down to 80% of 295, hitting reps, kind of feeling out, getting my body used to that routine and that cycle of reps. Find my rhythm now, so come game day, my body knows exactly what to do and knows what pace to be, so I can fill time in a minute. Too fast, you burn out sooner. Too slow, you don't get your maximum amount of reps that you are capable of. So finding that sweet spot, not going too fast, not going too slow, and getting as many reps as you can to maximize that minute time frame. So let's go.
Down. Down. Come on, baby. Get set. Down. 3. Come on. Set. Down. 4. Come on.
Come on.
Squeeze. Squeeze. Hips. Set. Down. 5.
All right, so that was a little faster than I'm gonna be, well, way faster than I'm probably gonna be at 295. But, so what I'm gonna do this set is find a little bit of a slower rhythm and treat it as if it's 295. By that, I mean, I'm not gonna make it look more difficult. I'm just gonna slow things down on the setup. In between each rep, take a little bit longer of a rest, and when I get the log up there, really focus on bracing, because if I can't get it under control, 295, stuff's not gonna go right. Especially when I'm tired, I'm walking a tightrope. There's a lot of margin for error, whereas at 235, if there's any error, I can kind of just overpower. 295 under fatigue, not so much. So basically when you get into this territory of that high percentage for reps, everything has to go a lot smoother, and it's a lot more important because of that. Brian likes to use an analogy. Imagine walking a line on the road. If I tell you to walk foot in front of foot on that line, you're gonna notice you balancing it. Well, you take that line and put 100 foot up in the air, now you're gonna wobble because there's a lot less room for error, same line, just less room for error. And that's basically the battle that you're fighting in any sort of lifting when working up heavier and heavier and heavier. That line, it's the same line, it's just getting higher and higher and higher. Because of that, things go wrong and are a lot harder to recover from. So I'm gonna slow this set down, get into more of a machine-like state. After kind of watching that and seeing what I did, there were some inconsistencies, and that's what I'm working on to eliminate at this point. So I have a good 2 to 3 weeks of working on getting those inconsistencies completely out of the routine. So let's see how round 2 goes.
Stop! Come on, Nick. 2 more. Hips. Get set. Good. Stop! 5, right? I think that's 5.
Yeah, that's 5.
No, the next one was 5.
What?
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that was 5.
Okay. I was counting. That's why I said give me 2 more.
Oh. God damn it.
I think it was 3.
Come on.
Come on, Nick. Stop!
All right, so first and foremost, Olu can't count. Olu, your thoughts?
It's good for you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's
Extra
good.
credit.
I mean, it's good for you.
It's good for me.
Yeah. Extra is always good.
I never did the extra credit in school.
Well, on my watch, you did extra.
Most of the time when teachers give you extra credit, it's on purpose. Not by accident. Anyways, he was stiff on down commands, which is good. But the main thing I took away from that last set is I completely slowed my rhythm down. And everything felt way more composed. I can do 235 a lot faster, but I'm not training to do 235. I'm training to do 295. So I took more time in between reps, took more time on getting my brace in between the actual clean and the pick, and took a little bit more time on the setup so my press went exactly where it needed to be, and my press ended up where it needed to be. So my starting position was on point, and my drive did not go out front and went directly over my head. Now, the thing I'm really gonna try and hammer in on this one is the drop under. I'm not dropping under as much because it is so light. The press is not an issue. It's more like cardio at this point. What I really need to focus on and be conscious of now is dropping under and ingraining that so I can get a little bit more speed out of the rep and save a little bit of the press for a heavier weight and later in the minute. That's what I'm gonna be focusing on the third set. So my first set, figured out my rhythm, kind of felt it out where I wanted to be versus where I needed to be. Second set, I took that feedback from the first set and kind of honed it a little bit, slowed everything down, got a better rhythm out of it, just had a better set in general. Third set, I'm building off of that second, using that rhythm, but now getting a little bit more drop underneath the log in between each rep. So we'll see how this goes and see what comes of the third set and if there's anything I can take away from my third set to build upon next time I work the log. Let's go.
Down, 1. Down, 2. Machine, man, come on. Get set. 3. Some more. Down, 4. 4. Come on. 5. Good.
All right, so the third and final set went exactly as pretty much as I hoped it would. Everything kind of came together. I got into that rhythm I did on the second set. Not only did I get in that rhythm, but I emphasized the drop underneath more. So when I do get fatigued, I have, an inch to 3 inches of drop to make up for the lack of leg drive I get as I get fatigued. Speaking of which, I can't talk. Apparently I need to work on my talking under fatigue. But another thing I do want to point out is after each rep, I literally commanded the down command. So what that means is when I locked out and got to when I knew I was ready for down command, I made eye contact with the judge. From doing it repetitively in a competition setting, not only does it let them know, hey, I'm ready, but if they're not giving you down command, you're looking at them and hopefully they tell you why you're not getting down command. It kind of almost gives them more incentive because then they know that you're ready, you're done your rep, you're ready to set it down and pretty much command that down command. That's why I say it in that fashion, commanding the down command. I'm letting the judge know I'm ready for the down command. Everything came together on the third set. I'm happy with that. Gonna be doing similar stuff next week. I'm gonna be doing that later this week with the actual farmers, and I will get that video out to you guys as well. Oh no, it's dying. We're good. Plugged in, we're good to go. Got it plugged in before you went out on me. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a dead battery. What was I saying before I was rudely? So I'm gonna be doing the farmer stuff later in the week and I'll bring you in on that, kind of give you what my game plan is, how I'm gonna be working that, what I'm really doing setup wise, carry wise, building foot speed to carry 310 as fast as I can, how I'm starting, all that kind of stuff. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. Class is about to start, gotta run, gotta coach. Until the next time, you guys know what the deal is. Get out there, get after it, and embrace the suck.